Shalom, shalom. How's everyone doing? Boker Tov for me. So, you know what? This is the first of many episodes of, I don't know what I'm going to call it. I guess I'm in a car. I don't know. We'll call it, I'm going to think of something later. Don't worry about it. But what I want to talk about real quickly is, me as still a young man, and I, over the years of my life, I have acquired what they call knowledge. And somebody thinks that knowledge is something that you acquire from a book, or someone speaking something to you from a book. In other words, some knowledge obtained from someone else and they just passing it on to you. I guess so. But knowledge that I know of, or that I understand, is that it comes from experience. Knowledge comes from experience, okay? We can go all the way back to the garden, okay? And you see that they understood the knowledge through experience, okay? And it's because of that knowledge that is acquired is one of the reasons why the world is in the state that it is in now. It's because of the knowledge acquired, okay? So I have so much to share and, so much to give. My cup runneth over. My cup is full. I mean, I've been pouring into other cups to keep it flowing. You understand me? Like, I have so much to share, so much to give, but I've always been careful of how I give it and when I give it. But I'm to the point now, and I think it may have something to do with the older you get. You just want to be like, you know what? I just got to express. I can't hold this any longer. I've been doing this, just holding this for so long, and I share a lot with my family and everything like that. But there's nothing wrong with giving and sharing information through your wisdom, because I believe that is how we acquire true knowledge of anything, is through wisdom. For example, a very simple situation. Okay. I remember when I was a young boy, and I always hung around my aunt. May she rest in power. My Aunt Linda, I call her Aunt Punk growing up. Ain't Punk, But over the years, I always hung over her house, and I remember she had, back in our days, we had what we call a kerosene heater. I think I said that right. It's a heater you actually put in the house, and you fill it up with kerosene, and you heat up the house. Well, I remember she told me, she was like, "This is hot, do not touch it." Simple as that. She was very direct when she said something, and she meant what she said. This is hot, don't touch it. Okay. Now, as a child, my mind was, I wasn't even thinking about that heater until you said something. I was not thinking about that heater till you said something. Now, that heater has become my, the focus of my attention. And that's exactly what happened. I put my hand on it, and it did exactly what she said it would. She warned me that it would do. It burned me. Did not Yah say to Adam, "Do not eat of this tree," which was the tree of what? The knowledge. Notice, the knowledge of good and bad, or good and evil. Because the day that you eat thereof, it meaning its fruit, you will surely what? Die. Okay? So I and did he not do it? Yeah, because now that tree became the center of his attention. Okay? And when he was speaking to Adam, he was also speaking to Eve. Okay? He was speaking to Eve too. He was speaking to both of them. And because they didn't listen, you see the result. Because I didn't listen, I have a scar to this day on my hand where it burned me very bad. Okay? So what am I talking about? I'm talking about devarim. I'm talking about words. Words are powerful. People just don't understand how powerful their words are. I can't express this enough. I hear a lot of people talk about, the words, be careful what you say, words, this, but I'm going to get real. I'm going to get real with you. Okay. Devarim, words. Okay. Let me show you how powerful words are. I also remember that some years back, I used to teach a discipleship class. And I was teaching men who were older than me, okay? But they accepted the wisdom. They knew it was from y'all and it wasn't of me. And I remember one young man came over and he was very upset with a certain female that he, was staying with, I believe. And so I'm trying to give him some wisdom about the situation and everything like that the best that I can. Well, one day he comes back. He didn't take the wisdom that I gave, okay, because we understand the emotions. That's another thing I'll teach on in the future. But emotions is something that people don't have a real good grasp of. But anyway, the emotions, his emotions, took over, and he said some things to this female out of his mouth. Well, those things came to pass, and that female got really, really sick and ended up in the hospital and almost died. He came to my house crying, and that's when I had to sit him down and tell him about what words do. Words are powerful. Devarim, very powerful. I'm saying devarim because I'm giving it to you in Hebrew. Devarim is the plural form of words. But there is the three-letter root, or the three radicals in this word are dalet, bet, and resh. Dalet, bet, and resh. This is the same three-letter root or three-letter radical for the word dever. What is dever? Dever means plague. Dever means plague. Plague is not something good, okay? We all should know that by now, right? So your words, if you're not careful, will plague someone else, including yourself, because we can also plague ourselves with our words. Do you understand where I'm coming from? Your words can either be for you or against you. Your words can be either for someone or against someone. You don't want your words to be a plague against you or someone else. You have to speak life into yourself and into your situations. And you cannot speak on something based on what you see and how you perceive it to be. But you have to start learning how to look at the whole thing. You have to look beyond the tip of your nose. You have to be able to look past the tip of your nose, and you have to be able to see the whole situation in its totality. And when you do that, you will truly understand how to address the situation. So when you are going through something, don't say, oh man, I'm having a bad day. You're speaking a plague into your life, and your day will go bad. But look at the totality of it. You know what? I'm going to have a good day. Regardless of how it seems and how it looks, I'm going to have a good day. Speak life into your words. So, beloved, I just want to share that with you, that words are very powerful. You're going to eat those words, whether they're good or bad, but you do not want to plague yourself or others with your words. So before you speak, we always say, think before you speak. Make sure to do that, because everything I'm saying, it goes for me too. We have to be careful how we address the situation. And a lot of times we don't address it correctly because we allow emotions to take over and make that decision for us. And how do we know it makes that decision for us? Because later on, we feel regret. But I'll talk about that another time if you join me again. So again, words. Do not let your words plague you or someone else. So with that being said, until next time, make it a good day. If you can't make it a good day, still make it a good day.